to another MX Bikes video. Today I'm going to be playing a, not a new map for me, because I've never played this map. 2025 FSX Denver map is the, or just 2025 FSX Denver. It is a free map on Modland, or not Modsland, Mxb Mods. Pretty nice map in the overview that I've seen. So, today I'm on the Kawasaki KX450. I got a little wrap on it. Looks pretty nice. So, yeah. Bear with me. This is going to be my first time on this map. So, like I said, just, bear with me. I haven't played this map before. I ain't gonna be good, obviously. First time in. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. Oh, I suck. Oh, I'm bad. I'm really, really bad. There is one other Supercross track that I have been playing a lot recently. I guess this is just kind of a view on the map. I need to dial in my settings with this bike, like, immediately. Because, right now I'm using some settings that aren't done quite yet. But I'm trying to dial it in. Yeah, I'm gonna start using some suspension setups. There's this guy I watch on YouTube. Holy, I suck. There's this guy I watch on YouTube, Zaiden, and he's like one of the biggest MX bikes, creators, I would say. So, I was watching his videos, and he has a place where you can go and buy some pretty good suspension setups, because I don't even I have the stock suspension, just a kind of tuned bike, kind of. So I'm probably gonna hop on there and then get a KX 450, I guess preset you could call it. I ain't even gonna lie, what I do have on this bike right now was probably from a YouTube video that I watched a little while back. Because, so, the story behind me and MX Bikes is I got MX Bikes around Christmas of last year. And then, obviously, I was playing it and playing it and playing it. I love the game. The game is so fun, dog. It was just, at the time, I was using lean help, so that way I didn't even have to lean, like, at all. And so, it really started to mess me up when I wanted to do, normal races, stuff like that. But now what I'm doing is, I turned off lean help, and I've been trying to get used to leaning and all that, because, like, I don't do, anything with dirt bikes IRL. I've always wanted a dirt bike. It's been a big dream for a long time. Just right now, they're kind of little bit expensive, and I just don't have that kind of money laying around to just pay for a dirt bike. Just to know that I'm most likely gonna crash it at some point, and I know that for sure. I mean, everybody lays their bike. I'm not even gonna lie. Everybody lays their bike. Just a little bit, concerned about just everything, plus the rest of my family. They don't really want me out there just getting hurt, but like I said, it's been a dream for about 6, maybe 7 years, if you say, yeah, probably around 6 to 7 years. Not the meme, just literally, it's been about 6 to 7, possibly 8 now, if I'm being honest, that I've actually, because there was just one time I saw, a YouTube video on some guy riding a dirt bike, and I'm like, whoa, that looks fun. And then I started watching motocross. Then I kind of gave up on it, and I haven't really watched it ever since about, it's been about like 3 years, probably 3 years, yeah, low-key. Just around that time, I was really starting to get into it. And then I didn't have a PC back then. I was on Xbox, I believe. I think it was still on the classic old Xbox One. And then the Christmas before last, I switched over to PS5, and I genuinely hated PlayStation. So I told my granddad, I'm like, yo, I kind of want to go to PC. And so for Christmas that year, he got me a PC. It's nothing too fancy. But that's what I'm playing on now is just a PC, and I'm very happy that I did get a PC because for the longest time I remember watching videos of people playing Mxb like Trojan and some other creators out there, and just watching them play the game, and I'm like, that game looks like so much fun. And I was trying to see if it was on PS5, and of course it wasn't. And I looked it up. Apparently, it at the point it was still in beta, which actually surprisingly I'm pretty sure it's still in beta. I don't know why it's not out of beta. I don't know if it's ever leaving beta, but obviously there's still time to come. But the thing about MX Bikes for me is I've quit playing this game for multiple times. And the main reason, I think, is just because you didn't need skill. And what I mean by that is, like I said, I was using lean help, I was using traction help, I was using sit help, I was using all the help in the game, and it wasn't teaching me the actual way to play the game. It wasn't teaching me all that. And now it's, that I've turned all that off, I'm actually having to learn how to use my leaning and, how to turn correctly, how to, just take ruts easier type of thing. And ever since I've been doing that, I've been getting into more supercross tracks than motocross. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love motocross to death, for sure. But just in the game, I feel like I've been more into supercross tracks than motocross. I just like how they're, super fast paced, and that's just me. I don't really like long paced games. Like I can't play story games. It's not that I can't. It's just I will not play a story game. I think they take too long, and I don't find them fun. And the thing with like games like this, just in general, they're not. There's no story behind it. Like it's literally just get on a dirt bike and ride around, type of thing. Which obviously they do races, and I mean, there's people out there taking these races so serious that they're getting money out of it and whatnot. And I mean, right now, I'm not really looking for, that. I just want to, hop on the game, have some fun, do some stuff. But I mean, taking a dirt biking game on a PC, you know, personally, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, not until I get, super good and, I blow up on YouTube or something. I'm not gonna do it until something like that happens. If something like that happens out of me making videos like this, which I am gonna start doing again, if something like that happens, so be it. Then, I mean, hey, maybe I will get into, championship races and whatnot and, just have some fun with it. But right now, I'm just literally getting on the game just to have fun, and I'm gonna start getting on hopefully daily so that way I can start making YouTube videos again. You know, obviously when I was younger that was just a, dream of mine, become a YouTuber, and now I want to start taking it very seriously. I don't really post long form videos. I go live a lot, but I don't really post long form videos um much, and the reason I even go live anymore is because of a buddy of mine, Headhunter 1130. If you want, you can go watch his he goes live almost every night. There's some days where he doesn't go live, but he goes live pretty much all the time. He does YouTube shorts, some long form videos that I've seen, and like I said, YouTube has just been a big dream of mine for a long time. I just never started to getting into taking it serious because, family members just, well, just saying like, well, it's never really going to pay off type of thing. And, I think that if I put in the time and the effort that I need to, it will pay off. And I really hope, because genuinely, I'm not making it 2 years into college or into high school. I kind of gave up on school a really long time ago. like about fucking. I gave up in 6th grade. I ain't even gonna lie. I gave up in about 6th grade. So I mean, even in 5th, dog, I wasn't doing too much. They weren't, telling me my grades on a daily. And, the thing about school, dude, is genuinely, I'm sorry, but I don't want you to put a letter of the alphabet on a piece of paper and be like, oh, yeah, here you go. That's how you did this, this fucking quarter. And I'm just like, yo, like, that doesn't matter to me, genuinely. If you're just gonna put my, I don't understand grades to begin with. What even is a grade? Like, huh? Like you're putting a letter of the alphabet on my paper and saying, "Oh, this is how you did this year." Like, okay. I don't care. Genuinely, I don't care about school. I gave up, like I said, I gave up on it a long time ago. But I feel like that's just kind of it. Is there's gonna be a time where, I can already just see it. I'm gonna end up dropping out of school. Um, if my parents find me as a, you know, I guess you could say, what's the word I'm looking for? Disappointment in our family, I guess. Oh well, you know, whip the fucking do. I guess there's not much I can do to change that. Cause I it pretty much it's already like genuinely confirmed, dog. I gave up on school a long time ago, and ever since then, nah, I just never really cared. And teachers are saying, "Oh, well, in high school they're not gonna let you get away with all this," and I'm like, you know what? In high school, I'm not gonna fucking be there. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, sure, once I get to 16, I'll go do an actual job, but I'm really just I feel like right now I'm relying on something that I haven't even started doing, which is why I'm doing this now, is because I'm really just kind of hoping that I can get YouTube as a job instead of, just a dream and a hobby. Cuz like I said, my buddy Headhunter, he has like 2,000 subscribers right now, which is really really good. In my opinion, 2,000 subscribers is a milestone that if I hit, I would genuinely like start crying, dog. Like that's something you know, that's crazy to me. And you know, maybe there's a day where I hit 1 million. Maybe there's a day where I hit 5 million. Who really knows? To be honest, at this point, like I said, I'm just doing it as something on the side. That I can maybe start taking seriously. Some other time when I don't have school and you know everything else on my hands. And once all that is out of the way, I can genuinely start taking this serious. Maybe for a couple of years, then get a normal job. Because like I said, you know, I'm genuinely not gonna stay in school. Like, I really don't care. Uh, I don't care what the teachers think about me. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. Sure, you can say whatever you want. I genuinely, like I said, I just don't care anymore. But that's probably what I'm gonna do is just take YouTube seriously for maybe a year or two and see how far I go. Because, there's people out there that spend about a month doing YouTube and they just pop off. And, I really don't know why. I mean, they just gain so many followers so quickly. Like, Speed, like, I show Speed. He was on pace to be, like a very, very big content creator. Like, Queso, I mean, he blew up in about 2 years. And that's fine. That's cool. Whatever. Like I said, I wasn't even doing this 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was making stupid videos of me unboxing random stuff I got on fucking Amazon. That I didn't even pay for with my own money. So that's what I was doing about 2 years ago. And somehow I still ended up gaining 135 subscribers from it. But then that account got taken down. For I don't even remember, to be honest. But Now I've been posting on this account a lot. I think I have about 50 subs right now, somewhere around there. Probably about 50, yeah, I would say. My TikTok has about 100. I think I have 104 right now. Which I do live streams on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. I kind of gave up on Twitch. YouTube, I mean, I still do live streams on YouTube. I think YouTube, like I said, is just gonna be my main platform for a little while. Cause like I said, my buddy Headhunter, he does it on YouTube. Like I said, there's just some times where I'll be like, oh yeah, let me just go live on TikTok real quick, or oh yeah, let me just go live on Twitch. And you know, sometimes, most of the time is gonna be more towards nighttime, depending on where you live. It's gonna be mostly towards nighttime. Nighttime, bro. I sound like a 5-year-old. Like, but honestly though, it'll probably be like around possibly 10 p.m. Sometimes way earlier. 8:50, 9, 10. Just depends on what I have going on in the day. Plus, I have two little brothers and two little siblings, a little brother and a little sister. Hold up. I was about to sneeze and then it didn't come out. I have a little brother, a little sister, and technically another little brother. Kind of, I guess you could say. And then a little sister on the way. So I also got that to have to deal with because they are not exactly good kids. So sometimes they'll just bang on my door just to get a fucking laugh out of it and shit. So, there's some days where they're just up too late and, I kind of just lose that, that motivation to go live or make a video. Which right now is about 2 p.m. So they are wide awake, but I'm pretty sure they're like outside doing something. So I don't have to worry about them for another like 30 minutes tops. But like I said, I want to start taking this seriously. I got my inspiration from Trojan and Headhunter. Trojan is who made me want to do MX Bikes videos, and then Headhunter is who made me want to do videos and live streaming to begin with, and just in general. Because me and him actually talk. We've played together. You know, I've introduced him to some games like 5M. I used to play that a lot, but low-key, it got way too hyped up to be that bad. I ain't gonna lie. And I mean, I still played it for a little while, and then Headhunter decided to start. He got a PC, and then he decided that he wanted to play it with me, and so I started to show him some RP, I guess, games, and it fell off quick for, I guess, just me and him. It fell off quick. There's some people, that fucking love that game, and I mean, hey, you do you. If you like that game, fuck it. Go all out, play it, become a YouTuber, bro. If that's you, do it. I mean, if that's what you want to do it. And that's why I'm starting a MX Bikes YouTube channel, is because genuinely, I love MX Bikes a lot. Like I did say, there was some times back then that I used to just kind of quit it and then come back. And the reason I was doing that is just because you didn't have to have a skill level. It was easy. You just got to ride around and shit. And that's back when I was using, all the assists. The only assists I have on right now, tracking, sitting, and automatic bike. That's the only assist I have on. And right now, I'm still kind of leaning. Like, I'm not fully dialed in with it at all. Like, if you couldn't tell, I'm not dialed in at all. Next video I do, probably gonna do one tomorrow, or I think I'm gonna try to push out a video a week and a live stream hopefully every other day or every day. It just depends on what I'm feeling. And that's if I'm gonna start taking, MX bikes and just live streaming and YouTube in general. Because usually when I'm live streaming, I'm playing some other game. I don't really live stream this game, not on here at least. I'll do it on TikTok because a lot of people on TikTok actually like watching MX Bikes, videos and shit. So I do it. I will live stream this on TikTok. Um, the only games that I've live streamed on TikTok as of right now is this game, Car X Drift, and then some like rando games. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing this on there a lot more. I'm gonna start doing long form videos on YouTube with MX Bikes, and then obviously live streams on games like Phasmophobia, just some other, games that people are going crazy viral on for no reason at all. Like Queso, he went viral for being fat and funny. I'm fat. I consider myself funny. I mean, shit. Maybe one day, bro. Wish I was Nah. Low key, I need to get on this level. But obviously he plays, just random games that he finds, and I mean, obviously he's got money. I don't just have money like that, but obviously he has money. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much he's most likely making is fucking absurd. And I'm just doing this as a hobby. I'm not making money. I don't think like most people, like, I don't even think headhunters making money from this. Unless somebody, I've been in his live streams. I've, tipped money and whatnot. Like, I think there was one time that I did either 10 or 15. There was one time I did 6. Like, if people started doing that, then you'd be making little amounts of money here and there, which that's cool. But I want to make money off of like views, likes, subscribers, things like that. And I mean, it is kind of hard to just find your thing, because that's what you have to do with YouTube, is you just have to find your thing. Sorry, my finger. I'm like, I don't know why it feels like that. It's weird. But you just kind of have to find your thing with YouTube and your viewer base with YouTube. And I feel like, maybe MX Bikes is just the route I need to go. But genuinely, I don't know. I'm still kind of looking for it. I haven't done many long form videos, but I want to start doing more on maybe MX Bikes, maybe other games. Who knows? This video, I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been a good minute though. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably been a good, like, I'd say like 15 minutes so far, maybe tops, possibly. But I'm gonna start making long form videos on this. I'm gonna start live streaming with hopefully Headhunter. Just some games like that. And I mean, maybe one day I'll grow as a content creator and just become, that guy. Obviously, you see, what some people do is they just play, all the games, bro. They just, that's what Queso does, is he just plays all the games. He doesn't stick to just one game. He plays all of the games. And I feel like that's what Headhunter is doing too. And I feel like that's why people are going viral more easy, is because they're playing all the games instead of just, one singular game, trying to get popular off one singular game or maybe 2 games. Right now, what I'm sticking to is MX Bikes and going live, playing some other games. But yeah, maybe one day. But just by the way, this map is FSX 2025 or 2025 FSX Denver. You can look it up on Mxb mods. It is a pretty nice map. Ooh, I like how I hit that rut. That was clean. But it is a pretty nice map. I actually kind of like it so far. I might start playing this one. There is one map that is a pretty long form super cross map. I'll probably make a video on it next. I'm gonna let you guys guess down in the comments whenever I do play that map. I'm gonna let you guys guess what it is based off of, because it is based off something. I'm not gonna say what in this video nor the next. I'm just gonna tell you it is based off something. If you can guess what it's based off, let me know down in the comments, bro. On the next video though, in the comments today, bro. Tell me how your day was. Tell me how your day was today, bro. Down in the comments today. Just tell me if you see this video. Just go to the comments, bro. Leave me a comment. Tell me how your day was. Tell me how you're doing, bro. Yeah, so far, that's just about it. So definitely stay tuned for the next video. I'm either going to do it tomorrow or probably next week. I think I'm going to start uploading, hopefully every Sunday I want to do, possibly. Because I feel like Sundays are days where, you know, it's just easier for me to do. Either Sundays or Thursdays. Because Thursdays are a day where I do get a allowance. So Thursdays may be easier, kind of. But it's only every other Thursday that I get an allowance. But like I said, I'm going to start doing videos every week anyway. So, but yeah, definitely stay tuned for the next video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this one. If you even did. Like, if you're still here, bro, if you're still here in this video, comment a taco emoji to let me know that you made it to the end. You know, pretty cool dude if you did. I ain't gonna lie. That's W of you. But y'all definitely go check out Trojan. Love that guy. He makes really good MX Bikes videos. I would love to collab with him one day. Maybe do a race with him in MX Bikes. Maybe, you know, who knows? If he sees this, if you do see this, very honored that you would ever watch any of my videos. But you know, this video is probably gonna have a random title and no thumbnail. So, but I'm probably gonna title it like new up and coming MX Bikes creator. Maybe he'll see it. I don't know. And again, if he does, hell yeah. I love that. Probably won't, but you know, there's always that chance. There's always a little chance, you know. Who knows? Ooh. Hold up. I'm kind of cooking right now. Can I lock in? Can I lock in? No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I cannot. But alright, like I said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you did enjoy, like, subscribe, comment a taco emoji to let me know that you made it to the end. If you did, again, thank you. And I guess I'll see you